Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, hi, this is Iyo Fashion Academy. So today we'll be making something very simple or something so trendy. These white pants shorts. So we're using tape, we need our tape, our scissors, our pencils, our fabric. I'm using this Apara fabric. Though I want to make it two-piece, but I'm using this Apara fabric for the shorts first. So I have my ruler, my curve ruler, and my pattern paper. So I wanted this to be so clear. Hence why I'm using this. So I'm going to be drafting on my pattern paper. Let's start it. So first thing first, you divide your hip into four. My hip divided by 4, I'm using 40. My hip divided by 4 is about 10 inches. So I do that. The length of this is about 16 inches. So this is it. I'll take that all down. So 10 inches and then 16 inches. So I'll rule that out. So to get my crotch measurement, I'm using my rise and my crotch length, which I have taken. So that's about 1.5 inches. That's about 11 and a half. But if you don't have that, from your hip measurement, you can take about 1.5 or 2 inches from there. But I took my own measurement, so I'm using 1.5 for my crotch depth. So this is my hip, and this is my crotch, and this is the length. So I'm going to also be adding 2 inches for the folding allowance from this part. I'm going to be adding 2 inches for the folding allowance from this part. I'm going to do that now. So this is my hemming. So for my hip, the 10 inches I'll use to make a square. Use to make like a square. So I'll take 10 inches to like make a square. 10 inches. So I use that to make a square. Now for this, I'm going to divide what I have here into 4. What I have, I'm going to divide it into 4. So this is it. So I have 2.5. I'll bring that 2.5 at this point here. So I'm going to use my curve ruler to, sorry, I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to bring this line down and put that 2.5 here. Put that 2.5 at this point. So I will connect that using my curved ruler and blend that in. So that becomes my curve. I'll use my curved ruler to blend that in. So that becomes my top. So for my waist measurement, my waist is 30 divided by 4, that's 7.5. I'm going to be taking that down. I'm not adding any that to this short. I'm just going to take that down 7.5. So I'll connect it to this point. I'll connect that to my hip point. So this is what I have. So this is what I have. So remember your front, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. Mark a straight line like so. My thigh divided by 2, which is 12. So I'm going to take that 12 inch here. So this is this. I'm going to connect. Use my curve ruler to connect this like so. Use my curve ruler to connect this like so. And this is our trouser pattern. Now to create that split, I'm going to use half of this part, which is 5. I'm going to take that 5 all the way down. I'm going to put that 5 all the way down. I'm going to cut out these things. Let's put this aside. So I'm going to be using my tracing wheel to trace out this front. Trace out everything I had in front. So I am done tracing out the front here. So I'm about to make the back pattern. So to make the back pattern, so I'll measure out the difference we had from this point to this point for our crotch, which was 2.5. I'm going to put that 2.5 like so. Yeah, 2.5. I'm going to bring out that 2.5 all around. That 2.5. I'm going to bring it out all around. So I'm going to put that 2.5 all around. I'm going to bring up. So I'm going to replace this one that we measured before. This one that we measured, I'm going to take it all out like so. So this, I'm going to pull back the, so take out this line, measure this back, like so, align it like so, put back this. So I'm going to bring out this line like so too. I'm going to use the ruler that is curved here. Use the ruler that is more curved at this point. Check it all the way up. Then I cut it out. Now, this is my front, and this is my back. This is my front, and this is my back. So you determine your waistband, how you want your waistband to be. So I'm going to label this. This is my side front, and this is my center front. So I'm going to label it like so. Side back, side back, center back. So I'm going to label it like so. So I'm going to determine the length of so I want mine to be 1.5, my waistband to be 1.5. So I'm going to take that out. 1.5, 1.5. So I'm going to use my ruler to put that out 1.5. So this is my waistband. Put that again here. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. We did with the straight line. So this is my back waist band, and this is my front waist band. So I'm going to cut that out. It's meant to be stitched. Well, it's meant to be stitched like so. So pardon, it's meant to be stitched. So this is how your waistband is meant to appear, like so. So I'm blend it in. You have to blend it in. Your waistband is not meant to be straight. It's not meant to be a straight line. So you can see how curved it is. So I'll put this aside. Now for this part, I'm going to open up this. So you determine how wide you want your pants to be. I'll open up this and open up the front, the back too. you determine how wide you want your pants to be. So I'm gonna have to place my cap and you can see how it's looking. So for this edge, you can as well just fold this in like so and make sure that these two lines align, and then you can able to trace it. You can use a tracing ruler to trace it if you want to make sure that this thing align. It has to align so it doesn't have a funny shape at the under. So I'm gonna need to add allowances around it, half inches allowances around it. So I'm going to cut this out. So this is the front pattern of this shirt. This is the back pattern. This is my pocket. I'm gonna have to cut out the 4 pieces. This is 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of 4 pieces of my band. So this is my band, how it's looking. You can see it's a curved band. So you don't want to use a straight band. This is the zip I'm going to be using. So let's get started into it. Let's get started. So the first thing first is to fix my pockets. The first thing first is to fix my pockets. This is my pockets. First thing first is to fix my pockets. Now, so you need to pay very close attention to this. To make your back pocket, to make your pocket, your side pocket, you measure out 2.5. Measure out 2.5. So I'm going to measure that this is my 2.5. And at this point, you measure out 7 inches. Measure out 7 inches. So this is my 7 inches. So I'll connect these two lines together like so. I'll connect it together like so. So then I will notch a little bit at this side. So like so, I'm going to notch it because I left 1 inch. I'm going to notch this. So I'll separate that. I've done that for the back too. So I'll bring my pocket. This is the pocket spaces that I measured. So my pocket is about this is 13.5. This is about 16. So you can whichever size you want to. I'll turn this to the front. I'll turn my shorts to the front. I'll turn my shorts to the front and front facing front. Your front facing your front. Yes, like so. So I'll put it this way. So I will sew on this. I'll sew on this to about this point. I'll sew this together. I'm using one. See, I spread out the pocket. So I'm using one side, like so I'll sew to this point. So I'll do it now and then we'll continue. So I am done sewing this. So the next thing I'm going to notch these two things together. I'm going to notch them like so. So I'll turn this to the front. Turn this to the front like so. So this is how it's looking. So I'm going to iron this and then sew on this up so to hold it in place. So after that, I'm going to do like so. Connect this now. So for this, I'm going to measure that 2.5. So this is the 2.5. I'll make sure that this edge touches that 2.5. So this is it. Make sure that this edge touches that. So I'm going to just align it like so. I'm going to align it like so. And this is how it's going to look like. This is how it's going to look like at the end of the day. If you align it like so, this is how it's going to look like at the end. So we have our pockets in place. So I'm going to go and finish it up now and then we'll continue. So this is my front. So you can see how the pocket is looking. It's already coming out. So this is my pocket and this is my pocket here. So I'm going to go and sew this part. I'm going to go and sew this part. And also sew this part for these ones. And then I will turn it like so. And cover the crotch for both the front and the back. And then we will continue for both the front and also for the back. So this is my front. I'm gonna head to stitch it up together neatly. So this is the pocket. Look at how neat it's looking. This is my pocket. This is my front. and this is my back. So I'm gonna have to also stitch it up and see how neat and fine that is looking. So I'm going to be stitching up the side. I'm going to be adding zip. Yeah, so take note, I'm going to be adding zip here. Stitch up the sides neatly. So you can determine what size do you want to put your zip in, whether it's this part or this part. So I'm going to do that and also close this, add my zip, sew the sides together. I'm adding zip at the side, so I'll do that and then I'll show you what next we will do. You can see this is a lot and this is beginners friendly. So I'm going to do that now and then we'll continue. So we're almost done with this. I've gone ahead, finished sewing all this place finish. So the next thing, I'm sewing in my bands. So I'm going to fix zip, but remember that I have to like fix my bands before fixing the zip because I need the zip to come up. I don't want to put hook. So I need the zip to come up. So I'm fixing my hook. My band, sorry. I went ahead to like sew, to like pin it so I can see how it looks like before sewing it. So this is it. So this is how my band will look like. This is how my band. Now fold this in. I'll fold this in and sew round after sewing this, and then cover up the down, and then we are done with our shorts. So let's do that now, and then we are done. So this is it. Look at the way it's looking. You can see I've gone ahead to fix the zip. This is the zip part. So this is the short. And voila, this is our short. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we post a video. Also like, share, and comment. Drop a comment, on what you think about the shorts. So till next tutorial, bye.